Power has a way of changing how a man sees himself. The higher he rises, the easier it becomes to believe that he got there alone. And in the ancient empire of Babylon, there was a king who believed exactly that. His name was Nebuchadnezzar. He ruled over the greatest kingdom of his time. His city was unmatched, his power unquestioned, his authority absolute. Nations bowed before him. Armies moved at his command. And from the walls of his palace, he could see it all. The vast empire, the towering structures, the wealth, the glory. Everything under his control. Or so he thought. Because there is something every ruler eventually forgets. Power is never truly their own. And one night, heaven decided to remind him. As the king slept, a dream came to him. Not a normal dream, not something his mind created. But a vision, sent with purpose. In the dream, he saw a tree. Not an ordinary tree. This tree was massive. Reaching high into the heavens, visible from the ends of the earth. Its leaves were beautiful, its fruit abundant. And it provided food, shelter, and life to all creatures. The beasts of the field rested beneath it. The birds of the sky lived in its branches. It was strong, established, unshakable. A symbol of power and dominion. But then, everything changed. The sky darkened. And from above, a voice was heard. A watcher, a holy one, descended from heaven. Not a man, not a king. But a messenger, carrying authority beyond this world. And the command he gave was terrifying. Cut down the tree. Strip off its branches. Scatter its fruit. Let the animals flee. Let the birds leave its branches. Everything that made it great was to be removed. But the command didn't end there. Leave the stump, bound with iron and bronze. And let him be changed. Him. The dream was no longer about a tree. It was about a man. Let him live with the beasts. Let his mind be changed. Until 7 times pass over him. The king woke up, shaken. The dream stayed with him, heavy, unsettling. But he did not understand it. So he called his advisors, his wise men, his interpreters. But none of them could explain it. The meaning was hidden from them. Until one man was brought forward. Daniel. A man known, not for power, but for understanding the things of God. And when Daniel heard the dream, he was troubled. Not because he didn't understand it, but because he did. For a moment, he hesitated. Because the message he carried was not one the king would want to hear. But truth does not change based on comfort. So Daniel spoke. The tree is you, O king. You have grown strong. Your greatness has reached the heavens. Your dominion extends to the ends of the earth. But the command to cut it down is a judgment. You will be driven away from people. You will live with the animals. You will eat grass like cattle. And your mind will be changed. Until you understand that the Most High rules over the kingdoms of men and gives them to anyone he chooses. The room fell silent. The warning was clear. But Daniel didn't stop there. Turn away from your pride. Do what is right. Show mercy. Perhaps this judgment can be delayed. It was a chance. An opportunity to change. But time passed. And the king remained the same. Months later, he stood once again on the roof of his palace, looking out over Babylon. The city still stood. The empire still flourished. And the warning felt distant. So he spoke. Words that would change everything. Is this not great Babylon that I have built by my mighty power, for the glory of my majesty? In that moment, pride reached its peak, and heaven responded immediately. Before the words even left his mouth, a voice came from heaven. Your kingdom has been taken from you. And instantly, everything changed. His mind broke. His identity collapsed. The king became like a beast. He was driven away from people. He lived in the wilderness. He ate grass like cattle. His hair grew long and wild. His nails like claws. The man who once ruled nations could no longer rule himself. Days turned into months. Months into years. Until the time appointed was complete. And then, something shifted. In the middle of his brokenness, the king did something he had never truly done before. He looked up. Not at his kingdom, but toward heaven. And in that moment, his understanding returned. Clarity came back. His mind was restored. But more importantly, his perspective changed. He no longer saw himself as the source of power. He recognized the one who truly rules. And he declared, his dominion is eternal. His kingdom endures through all generations. He does as he pleases. And no one can hold back his hand. The king was restored. His throne returned. His honor renewed. But he was no longer the same man. Because he had learned what power could not teach him. That heaven rules over everything. And those who walk in pride will eventually be humbled. This was not just a story about a king. It was a warning. Because pride still exists. Power still deceives. And many still believe they are in control. But the truth remains the same. There is a kingdom above every kingdom. A rule beyond every ruler. And a power that cannot be challenged. The question is not if it exists. The question is, do you recognize it before you are forced to?